Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a stock that is about to make a massive move tomorrow and why you should keep it on your watch list. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped those stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's pre-market analysis video. Now, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on daily uploads. Let's begin right off the bat. All right, so we got the SPY right now, and last night. Okay, we're gonna talk about what I said last night because this morning I don't know what happened this morning. I was a little bit off. It looked like it was going to do some. It looked like it wanted to do something crazy. It did. Last night it didn't. And last night I told y'all about this thing right there that I was watching for. Right? I told y'all about this little thing. I was watching for the breakdown of that and then open and lower towards like 46.80, followed by this drop right here. Right? So it kind of did this little fake out where it kind of retested that trend line. It went all the way back up over here, and then right at the open it actually fell and followed this drawing on the chart. All right, and midday I was looking at this thing. I thought it would actually collapse a lot faster and then bounce and get above these previous highs, but the way it just rolled over was very disappointing and just sus. Like, you see that? Like, it tried to make a bounce and then it got rejected and then took this previous low right there and just fell into power hour. So this is not, it's not a good sign for tomorrow for sure. I think that obviously there's some pain right now. The SPY is down by negative 0.24%. I think it can go down a little bit lower. I think there will be pain tomorrow. All right, but the pain is not gonna last for too long. Or a lot of stock have been beaten down, and this is temporary. Okay, this is just temporary. Now, the stock that is about to make a massive move tomorrow, that stock is none other than Square. All right, so we're gonna talk about Square, and Square got beaten down today. It did. It really took a hit, and I don't think this is over quite yet. And the reason why is because of this. If you look at the daily, actually no, not the daily. If you look at the 4-hour, right over here, all right, you can clearly see that there is this descending triangle on the chart, which is the exact same descending triangle on Roku, which I talked about yesterday, right? So it fell. And then this right here is the perfect example of a dead cat bounce. All right. And right now, as you can see, the previous low is at 134. It's about to get below that, especially at market open tomorrow. And when it does, the next level to see for a fall is at exactly $120. All right. So watch Square for a drop all the way down to at least 125, at least. All right, so there will be some money to be made on here, especially for day traders, but I don't think that this drop would be long lived. I think it will be very fast. I said that. I know I said that about today's little drop. I know I said that, right? But it kept dropping a little lower, and I know. But this one, again, there are some things that have to like synchronize in the market in order for us to get some type of like high confidence in the new trend that is about to form. But for now, watch this one for it drop to 120. Yeah. Now another stock that is about to make a huge move tomorrow is AFRM. All right, and in regards to AFRM, again, similar play right over here. Congrats to anybody who made some money on this one. This was the stock for. I actually wanted to start this video with this stock, but you know what? I decided to talk about Square. So now we're gonna talk about this one again. Yesterday I gave you a little crash course. We're gonna look at the one because it's the most educative part of the chart. So we're gonna look at the 1 hour again. I told y'all about this. I described this thing to y'all. right? First, we got the breakdown right here of this bearish triangle right there, okay? And then we had the bear flag, which broke down right here. And then I told y'all yesterday, bro, that we were gonna collapse all the way down to $68, and it's again $68 is over here. But here's what made this trade even easier. If you look very closely, you can clearly see that the same thing that I like drew out previously is right here. All right, it showed the same bearish pennant or descending triangle, however you want to see it, on the chart, and it broke down quite nicely. So if you were a day trader if you were a day trader and you were on the fence, this was another indication that this trade was gonna be easy. And yeah, as you can see, it just kept dropping and dropping and dropping all the way down to 74 bucks. And then what happened next is that this thing right there formed, but on a bigger scale. Let me change this thing to the 5. And if you zoom in right over here, you clearly see that we got another descending triangle on the chart right over here, but on the bigger scale. You see? There it is. All right, and it broke down right here, okay? And then now it's just pulling off this very slow fade. And I think that it's going to drop even more, all right? I said $68 yesterday, and in today's video, I'm telling you again that it could drop to $68, maybe even less, maybe to like 66, I think. All right, so definitely watch those two stocks for a massive move to the downside, unfortunately. Yeah. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The first one that we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about Roku, since I mentioned it and I didn't even show you guys a chart. So this is Roku, and for those of y'all who watched last night's video, not this morning's video, last night's video, I'm going to pin it over here somewhere. I told y'all to watch Roku for a drop to 160, and it looks like it's gonna get there. All right, it was at 180 yesterday. Today it's at 168. Tomorrow it shall be at 160. Maybe lower. Who knows? Maybe. All right, and I did explain this thing to y'all yesterday, so definitely check out that video. So my thoughts and opinions are not changing with Roku. The next one that we're going to address, that one is MMM. Somebody asked about this stock. Now, this stock used to be considered a stock on steroids on this channel, but in the last few months, it's been struggling. It's been really struggling. And right now, is it going to go higher? It looks like it wants to. The Dow Jones is not taking as big of a hit as the Nasdaq and the SPY. It's really not, which I guess is a good indication that every stock in the Dow Jones could serve as a safe haven, right? Where you can just put your money and not worry too much about huge volatility, like kind of like what you've seen with Square being down by like 60% from the highs, right? And this thing is just chilling right over here, which is a good sign. I think the person asked about it because of something on the 1 hour. I just noticed it, kind of. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not there. Maybe it's there. Maybe it's here. Yeah, it's there. There it is. Yeah, I'm bullish. Yeah. I think it's gonna run all the way up to 185, and the alert was already there. So yeah, watch this one for a continuation. I don't think the stock is gonna be faced by a sell-off, and if it is, it's probably gonna do one of these like very brief spikes with a long wick, like a very long wick all the way down to like 179, and then it's gonna immediately get bought up probably within the same hour. Then it's gonna continue to where it's supposed to go. So that's my honest opinion on that one. On the next one that we're going to talk about, Zoom, ZM. All right, and ZM is taking a hit. This one is getting no love whatsoever, none. It's just getting destroyed, and yeah, this is not looking good. It's really not. I'm bearish for tomorrow, at least for a good portion of tomorrow. So expect 150. I think it's gonna drop to 150. I do. So be careful out there, right? Don't be too heavy. Option traders, again, we trade options over here. Like all we do is options over here. So option traders, time your entries wisely. If you're a long-term investor, be really careful. Take into consideration the Greeks and don't get crushed by those. And yeah, that's my very honest opinion on this stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on morning videos and on evening videos. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following social media, you can find me at Ngumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook as well. Alright, and lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I'll left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ngumah, PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.